What's going on, guys? It's Karl here, back with another episode and a comparison of two flagships I think I'm just really interested in testing out. It's of course the brand new OnePlus 7 Pro against my usual daily driver, the iPhone XS Max. And before we start today's comparison, you can win this very OnePlus 7 Pro as part of my OnePlus coverage. Just be sure to leave a comment. Of course, sub to the channel, follow me over on Insta, and I've got a bunch of other OnePlus 7 videos coming, winners announced shortly. And usually when I compare OnePlus models to iPhones, which I've done every year that I've been here on YouTube, I get that one person in the comments that says, I'm an idiot because they cost different, you can't compare them. Finally, I can get back at you because the OnePlus 7 Pro is now almost, I would say, maybe not there, but it is definitely more expensive than any other OnePlus model that we've seen. It does start off at $669 US, but if you grab this very model that I have, the one in Nebula Blue, the one with 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, it will run you $750. So we're getting very close to the territory of an iPhone XS. I can finally not get trolled on the internet. Let us start our comparison battle, and we'll maybe begin the thing that we see the most, which of course is design. Let's start off with this guy just because it is so beautiful. The OnePlus 7 Pro, like I said, this Nebula Blue, it's a gradient finish. And the thing that I really like is it isn't a complete mirror finish, which don't get me wrong, I know some of you out there like that. It's just very unique. I don't think I've seen a finish like this on a smartphone. The way the light just catches it, illuminates the OnePlus logo. It's clean, it's sleek, and this is definitely one of the best looking phones that I've had the chance to use. And when you flip around the back, you are greeted with just the same beautifulness, me making up some English words. This display, it's Quad HD, it's literally edge to edge. You have no cutouts. They still managed to sneak in a small speaker grill up top, and they managed to do no cutouts because the front-facing camera is now raised. You can see that poking out here once I've got the front-facing cam launched. 90 Hertz refresh rate to make everything silky smooth. You can also dial that down to 60 Hertz to improve battery life. We've got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery in here, so the initial time that I've tested it, obviously it lasts me the entire day, as a flagship should. This comes with Warp Charge 30, so just be sure to use the little power adapter that does come in your box. You can juice it up for around 30 minutes and you'll get another day's use. So that's super useful. I cannot say the same for my iPhone, which the charging sucks. Wireless charging is even slower, and I'd say that's one of the weakest points of my iPhone right now, especially after using it for the past 6 months. It struggles sometimes to last me the entire day. We still have my favorite alert slider on the side, so this is really useful if you're going into meetings, quickly sliding that over to silent. I can switch to vibrate, or of course down to the bottom to enable sound and for it to ring. We've had the iPhone X for around a year and a half, and yes, the iPhone XS did come after, but it follows the same design language. It does feel a bit dated, especially when you compare it to, say, even the OnePlus 7, the S10. I am desperately hoping for a big design refresh. I know that we've seen a couple leaks and maybe some rumors of the upcoming iPhone 11, but I think it does need it. It just feels old, and maybe that's just me being a techie getting to see all the latest and greatest. Switching to camera performance, which I know a lot of you want to see, I will leave sample shots listed out kind of here. I'll let you guys make the choice. Keep in mind though that the OnePlus 7 Pro, it does have a triple lens system, so you do have the ultra wide range all the way down to telephoto. And to the thing that I know a lot of you want to kind of see or even talk about, it's that front-facing cam. Yeah, it takes some pretty good selfie shots. The thing that I'm more concerned is if you are taking a selfie, accidentally drop this guy, what will happen to the camera? Will it survive? And I'm definitely not brave enough to test that out. Just keep that in mind when you are holding on. Make sure it's more secure than normal because you wouldn't want to drop it. And to wrap things off, some other key differences between the devices: waterproof or water resistance rating. I do not see an official one over on the OnePlus 7, just like we haven't seen official ones in the 6, the 6T, the 5, the 5T. iPhone XS Max, I have definitely dunked this guy into beer. It has survived. Just kind of keep that in mind that the OnePlus 7 doesn't have that official rating. OnePlus 7, still no signs of wireless charging. And I get it, they're focusing on what they do well, the warp charging, the battery lasting the entire day, and they've maximized it. But it would just be good to see to have that option just like we have over on the iPhone. I know that it's deathly slow, but they've given us that choice. And I think that pretty much wraps up my comparison of the new OnePlus 7 Pro against the iPhone XS Max. Remember that you can win this guy as part of my OnePlus 7 coverage. Details down below, just make sure to leave a comment, and of course check me out over on Insta, and I will catch the rest of you in one of my next episodes or vlogs. Peace.